This is Las Vegas. My name is Jim Vidmar. That's the Stratosphere. Casinos. I've been asked to do a video for CBS, the Copenhagen Business School. Glad I could make it for you. I'd love to get out in Copenhagen sometime. Never been there. Spent a lot of time in Germany and Amsterdam and pretty much everywhere else in that area. I do speak German, but spreche Sie Deutsche langsam, because my my Deutsche is nicht sehr good. So I'm going to do this video in English, and I'm going to talk about business startups and entrepreneur startups. So I think the first thing I want to talk about is to not expect much when you start a business. When you're just starting a business, don't expect a lot of things. I think a lot of people go into a business, they have this great idea, and they're expecting great things. They want to make a certain amount of money, and unfortunately, you have to go in with low expectations. When I started my software business, I primarily do software that automates online tasks like gaming tasks, Facebook tasks, Twitter tasks, social media tasks, basically. And when I started my business in 2001, in June of 2001, I literally expected to make maybe enough money to pay for a car. And within 3 months, I could actually buy a car. Now that was unusual, and that's, you know, it's very unusual, so don't expect these kind of results. The other thing that I think that you should expect if you're going to be starting a business is you're going to be work. I mean, I've been in business now for myself. I own a few companies. I own such companies as My Cheap Jobs. It's an online job company. Has thousands and thousands of members. Again, I make gaming automation. I do Facebook automation, and I've been doing this for about almost 12 years now. And I maybe had a week off. I work every single day. I work 10 to 12 hours every day, Saturday, Sunday. If you're going to start a business, expect to work every day. And like I said, expect to not make a lot of money. So again, if you're thinking, oh, you know, I don't really have much time for this, or I really need to make this a large amount of money, entrepreneurship maybe isn't for you. The other thing I want to talk about, I've been asked to talk about the future of business, or the business trends. My software company and the things that I've been doing in the last 10 years has been PC based. You know, I am a tech company. I make tech businesses, and unfortunately, as everyone knows, that, you know, PC sales are dying, and, you know, mobile is where it is. So, you know, everything that I'm doing now, if you're going to start, if you have a business idea, make sure it's mobile. Make sure that when you process the sale, or people look at you, that it's very mobile friendly. Because I mean, you guys in Denmark, and, you know, again, Germany, Denmark, Holland, and, especially that area. I mean, it's just more than the United States. Is just cell phone, mobile phones, mobile. So that's definitely future business. That's where business is going. Last thing I want to talk to you about the funding. Again, 11, 12 years when I started my business. 1, I didn't expect much. 2, I was working my tail off. 3, I started with no money. 0. I started with 0 money, and because I didn't expect much out of it. It was just an idea. And but nowadays, I wouldn't advise that. And I find that a lot of new entrepreneurs, a lot of new business people that are starting businesses and have new ideas, they kind of run into a problem with funding and how to get funding and how is it done. And it's quite different than it was 10, 12 years ago. 10, 12 years ago, you either borrowed money from your family members or people that you knew, or you took out a loan, or you borrowed money against your house. Now there's so many new ideas like Kickstarter.com and Indiegogo.com, and there's all these crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the way to go. If you have a new business idea, again, I don't know exactly the possibilities for crowdfunding in Northern Europe, but you should definitely do research for crowdfunding and get people to fund your ideas through online. I mean, and I've done dozens and dozens and dozens of promotion for new ideas for crowdfunding, and have gotten anywhere from 10,000 US dollars up to 50,000 US dollars for people's ideas. And the very last thing I want to talk about is promotion. You just simply cannot, the idea is important, obviously. The execution is important of your idea, but most importantly, so many people I talk to, young entrepreneurs, people starting businesses, they don't know enough about promotion. They think that if they start an idea, if they have an idea, that people are just going to, they're just going to run and sign up. They're just going to buy from you. It's like, well, people think that if you just throw it online, that hey, there we go. That's all I need to do. And that's not the case. When I started my business over 10 years ago, I was a computer programmer. I was into computers, and that's what my love was. And after about a month, I sat down and I was like, wow, this idea could be a really big, prosperous, profitable idea if I could market it. And so I then spent 12 hours a day marketing this product, and I made millions and millions of dollars on this product. And I've been a marketer ever since, and that's what I do now. I do marketing. So there's some golfers there's golfers over here. I live on a golf course. I have offices in Las Vegas, San Diego, Vancouver, Philippines, and the East Coast of the United States, in North Carolina. You can contact me on Twitter at @the_Jim_Vidmar. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see it, or on Facebook. I have every kind of social media you can imagine. Please contact me. I'd love to talk to you about ideas or any kind of business questions you have.